In a quiet village Dondo in Ghana by the river, there lived a humble fisherman named Tariq. Every day he cast his net into the flowing waters, and each evening he returned with a catch to feed his family. But Tariq's life was ordinary until one fateful day when the river's waters began to churn violently, as if something great stirred beneath its surface. On that day, while out fishing near the river's edge, Tariq heard a faint cry, a voice so soft, yet filled with desperation. He looked around but saw nothing. Suddenly, a woman, pale as moonlight, emerged from the water, struggling to stay afloat. Her long hair, as dark as the river's depths, tangled around her face. Tariq rushed to her side and pulled her from the water, saving her from certain death. The woman gasped for air and gazed at him with eyes as deep as the river itself. Her name was Nyara, and she was the spirit of the river, born from its endless flow. She was both beautiful and otherworldly, and as her gaze met his, something stirred deep inside him, a feeling he had never known. "Thank you for saving me," Nyara whispered, her voice like the gentle current of the river. "But be warned, mortal, the love you offer me will come at a terrible price." Tariq, blinded by his newfound feelings, did not listen. Nyara, the river maiden, was everything he had ever dreamed of. They spent many days together, walking along the river banks, and as the seasons passed, Tariq's love for her grew stronger. But with each passing day, the river began to change. The once gentle current became fierce, the waters darker, and strange whispers filled the air. One evening, as Tariq sat by the river, Nyara appeared, her eyes filled with sadness. "I warned you, my love," she said, her voice trembling like the wind. "Loving me means the river will demand a sacrifice. If you continue, the village will be swallowed by the very waters that gave me life." Tariq, desperate and in love, refused to let go. He kissed her gently, ignoring her warning. "I love you, Nyara, no matter the cost." And so the next day, as the sun rose high in the sky, the river rose with it, far higher than it ever had before. The waters flooded the village, sweeping away homes, crops, and everything in its path. Tariq ran through the rising flood, calling for Nyara, but she was nowhere to be found. Only the sound of the rushing river filled his ears. Finally, he saw her standing at the river's edge, her form shimmering in the rising waters. She gazed at him with sorrowful eyes. "You were warned, Tariq. Now, both the river and I must claim what is ours." With that, the river surged once more, and in the flood, Tariq was lost forever, his body carried away by the very waters he once fished in. Nyara vanished, her tears falling like rain as the river returned to its calm state, leaving only memories of a love that had caused so much destruction. So remember, sometimes the things we love the most can be the very things that bring us ruin.